This is the TomTom XL330S, a mighty fine little GPS unit from the folks at TomTom. TomTom were sort of the early innovators, the ones that created the easy-to-use portable GPS system. And if you haven't thought about going the refurbished route, you might want to consider it. This is actually a refurbished GPS from TomTom, and you're going to find that it's just about indistinguishable from a brand new one. Refurbished just means that, for whatever reason it was returned, went back to the factory, they reconditioned it, made sure it was in new condition, and now they're selling it for less. And you can pick this up for like less than $100 for a 4.3-inch widescreen GPS unit. And TomToms are notorious for being extraordinarily easy to use and operate. So even if you're not somebody that's great with computers or has formerly used a GPS unit before, you can jump right in without any training and get right to navigating with this TomTom GPS unit. It has a 4.3-inch wide screen, 1 gig of built-in memory, along with a massive point of interest library, allowing you to very quickly find gas stations and restaurants and hotels. Make it very, very easy to get around town. In fact, if you've gotten used to using a GPS already, you'll find that it absolutely makes you reliant on it. You always know where the closest gas station is, and you always know where the closest parking or wherever you need to get. It's always just a tap away on this screen. Now, as you can see, you're presented with a three-dimensional view, a three-dimensional representation of where you are. Getting around this thing is super simple. You just tap the screen, and it gives you a series of options. You can choose where you're going to navigate to. Once you actually have a point entered in here, the Find Alternative button will actually route you a different way. So if you're traveling and you find some traffic, you simply hit the Find Alternative button and it will automatically route you around that area. You can also add favorites, series of preferences here, and if you want to move along to the next screen, you simply press that arrow button. Now you see right here, this is something you don't see on a lot of GPS units, and that is map corrections. And the way this actually works is that you're actually able to make corrections to maps yourself. And that actually will make getting around a lot easier. You don't have to wait for map updates. But what's very cool about this is that when you connect your GPS, and what's very cool about this is when you connect your GPS to your PC, all of your map corrections can actually be uploaded to the TomTom website, and then you can download other people's map corrections. So, so these maps actually become crowdsourced and allow you to have up-to-the-date maps whenever you are out there. And it's actually very, very cool stuff. Now, it does come with the necessary mounting hardware as well. And what's great about this is it's a very cool design. It still folds flat even when you have the mount attached to it. A lot of mounts, take up a lot of space. They extend, 3 or 4 inches away from the GPS unit. This one actually folds flat, so when you're traveling with this unit, you can still take the mount with you, and you don't have to worry about the mount taking up all kinds of space in your bag. It also, as you can see, has a nice big speaker on it so that you're going to be able to hear all of those spoken directions. It does do text-to-speech, so it will actually read to you the actual street names and your actual directions. And if you want, you can also get an optional traffic accessory for the TomTom XL330S, and that is actually going to allow you to get real-time traffic information on your GPS unit. There's also a Help Me feature built into this, and that feature will actually pull up your location as well as the closest hospitals and the closest police stations, so that you're going to be able to immediately know where the nearest emergency services are. Setup is really easy. You have basic preferences for customizing your GPS, but it's actually something you almost don't really need to worry about with the TomTom, because this thing really automates just about everything for you. So this is a very cool GPS unit that's extraordinarily affordable, and it's also highly connected. It will allow you to customize your own maps, download other people's information as well through the TomTom Home service that makes sure everything in your GPS is always up to date. Very, very cool unit from the people at TomTom. It's the TomTom XL330S. To get more info on the TomTom XL330S refurbished GPS unit, just do a search for T529-0058RB in any major search engine.